you say Jimny? Yeah, we're going to go pick up a Jimny. So I am just here at Suzuki picking up something different. A Jimny. We're doing like a security spec fit out on this one. Previous life, I used to organise fleet jobs every day of the week, ring dealerships and organise cars and pick up stuff, so it's really familiar, I guess. Can you see the LandCruiser behind us? It's teeny tiny. Pretty nice though. Look. My mum used to drive a Suzuki Swift. It kind of looks very similar.
There's the Jimny. We're gonna take it and pimp it. Bunch of gear going on it for like a security car type of thing. Steps, front runner rack, bunch of lights. Let's go drop her off down the shed because it is Saturday. See how it works out. There you go, people. Official report. It's driving a shopping trolley. It looks alright in here though, doesn't it?
It's fancier than my 79,
yeah.
But I still prefer driving it. The windows are here. It took me like, I was like, how do I put the window down?
Oh, like a bit like a Jeep.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's Suzuki time. Okay. Well, let's open the doors. Well, today we have something a little bit different in the shed. It's a Jimny. We have been tasked by a company to turn this into a security vehicle. Little bull bar, some side steps. We're going to do a rack on the top with a bucket load of lighting for them. We're even putting a siren in it. Road safe switch panel to basically switch all of that as well. It should be an interesting little put together. I don't know, there's just something about them. I understand why people like them. Could use a little bit more grunt, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to get into it and throw some bar work on it today. Let's get into it, hey? Suzuki time. that thing to that. Woo! Look at that. Ta-da! BAW is on. So now what we're going to do is these things. Help to get it out. It's probably a good idea rather than just standing there looking at the How's that going?
I think this is the only side step that we've been actually pick up one-handed.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Ready. So some side steps from our friends at ARB, or ARB if you want to call it that. I like the ARB a bit better. Don't say what you're going to say. And we're going to bolt them on. Should be a great time. Get some 6 steps on the 6 Suzuki. Maybe we should get a sticker that's SS on the back, 6 Suzuki. Super sexy. Super. Alright, let's do it. So here we go. Ah, did we see that? See how it kind of cones out? That'll create obviously a nice little squash plate, which I'll show you right here. So we're going to be putting some lights in here. So there's one. Jump up in there. Boom. So that's how it's done it. Yeah, so wicked little bit of kit. That's how we pretty much mount all our lights to the racks. You can't use them everywhere, but where we can use them, we like to utilize them, especially in the Rhino racks, because this channel here is actually hollow. You can't get inside it, so doing that makes for a very stealth look and a very neat finish as well.
Ria. Beacon. Siren.
Well, Suzuki Jimny is finished. We've done a security fit out on this vehicle. Ironman front bar, the ST4K in a 22-inch, so the dual row on the front bar. As you can see, there you go. Front runner roof rack as well. At the moment, I think front runner are the only ones that are doing a rack for this vehicle. So we've got some C4s on the top here that are actually adjustable. So that way the guys, if they're in the vehicle, they can obviously move the light wherever they want it. Then we've got some 7.5 ST3s as well on the sides. One on the rear also. And then same for the driver's side as well. And then up top, as you can see, that is a road vision beacon as well, so we have utilised that to do the job. Now this one also has pattern change as well, so on the dash there's a little push button that you can pretty much change the pattern style, so if they needed it for something particular, they can. Doing all the switching is this. Hello Ryan.
Hello.
So Road Vision brought out a little panel late last year, I think it was. So we've utilised that for our setup. So check it out. Ooh. That's a bit fancy. It's another cool feature, Ryan. Boom. So that's pretty much an isolator. So if you've got all your lights going and all that, and you just need to turn them all off real quick, bang. Center switch, master switch, and then you can pretty much hit it again and it'll just turn everything back on. This also does a high beam trigger as well for 2 switches. So on your front one there, If you flick the high beam on, it'll come on, high beam off, it goes off. So that's still triggered, and then normal switching on and off, which is really cool. So that's an 8 channel. It's got 8 switches on it. 2 are controlled by the high beam trigger, so you can wire it so you don't have to use that. So if you just wanted it permanent power and use 8 switches, you can do that. They do have a program where you can program the switch to be a momentary switch as well. So really cool option there. The best thing about these is that it actually carries load for the lights. I have 2 5-amp fuses, 2 10-amp fuses, 2 20s and 2 30s. Like I said, 2 of those are triggered by the triggering if you want to use the high beam, so it'll give you 2. Really cool, but it'll carry the load through the unit itself, so you don't have to run any relays, any extra wiring for that or anything like that. It literally runs straight through the unit. So that is a really big yes for me, because it just saves on wiring. All you've got to do is run your light directly to the switch panel and you're done. That's it, you're sorted. I really liked that particular feature of the setup. But yeah, the little security Jimny has come up sweet. One other thing we also did on this was run the ARB little sidebars as well, so they don't come standard on the vehicle. That is an addition. Wicked little addition. Any more questions, guys, about the Road Vision setup or anything like that, hit us up. We'll let you know as much as we can, but they are available now, so if you needed something like that, we're going to start using them for a couple of other different applications as well. But really cool bit of kit. Anything else? Oh yes. So that's the Siren. It does trigger off the horn as well, just like an emergency vehicle, with a blow up and all that type of stuff. Don't ask me why they needed it, but they needed it. We've thrown it in there for them. It's actually quite funny on such a small little car, but anyway. Do that again. Yeah, that's for the beacon. So that'll change the pattern.